Well, hi everybody. Today I want to show you what a 3-axis camera stabilizing gimbal does. So here I have the popular DJI Phantom quadcopter, and this has a camera stabilizing gimbal on it. So you can easily see what it's doing here. Imagine this thing is flying, the air is not perfectly smooth, so it's going to be doing some tilting here and there and all around. And as it's doing this, you can see that the camera stabilizing gimbal is compensating for that movement to keep the camera pointing in the same direction. Now in terms of 3 axes, think of it in terms of the pilots would use. You've got pitch, which would point the nose up or down. Roll, think of a barrel roll. And then yaw, which is just a flat left or right spin. Those are the 3 axes, pitch, roll, and yaw. When it comes to this quadcopter, you want to compensate for pitch and roll. As far as yaw, that's how you're panning your picture from left to right. So if you want to see to the left, see to the right, you actually turn the entire quadcopter. And as you can see from what the gimbal is doing at this point, the gimbal is allowing the camera to pan to the left and to the right, but it's trying to stabilize the beginning and ending of that movement. So you don't get a jerky movement left to right. It just gives you a little bit of assistance, keeping the beginning and the end of the move smooth. And when you're doing things even with a tripod, and you want your movement to look smooth, the key is to get the beginning of the movement to not be jerky and the end of that movement to not be jerky. So that's what it's doing here. Now if you want the camera to point downward or upward, you don't want to be moving the quadcopter to make that movement happen, because as this points forward, it's going to want to move forward. Point back, wants to go back. So to move the camera, you've got a little wheel on the remote control, and I just give it a little turn down, camera points down, or tilt it up. So you're going to find that there are people who make 3-axis gimbals for things like a GoPro camera, or even you can put your smartphone on a little gimbal and carry it around and get smooth camera stabilization. You've got larger platforms like the DJI Ronin or the Movi that can hold DSLR or larger, more sophisticated cameras, but they're all going to have that same basic concept of the 3-axis stabilization and some way to make it go left, right, up, down, the way you want it to, while still allowing you to maybe run, walk, go upstairs, whatever, and still have that very stable camera platform. So that's how it works.